this is Marina from frocksandfrolics.com, and I have got a special little pocket here for you. It's part of the Cool Shirts series. You can watch the whole series on academy.frocksandfrolics.com, where you also get your pattern. Or you can watch it here right on YouTube. Every week we'll be releasing another video. So let's get started with our pocket. All we have to do is put our outer fabric or shell fabric on the top of the lining with the right sides facing each other. That means that you see the underside of the fabric when you're working with it. And then when we're done, we're going to roll it over like that, and it's going to give us this super cute little pocket. And I'm going to sew all the way around and leave a turning gap. Very important is to leave that turning gap in a straight area. It's very hard to do if it's on a curve. And then we just start sewing with a 1 centimeter seam allowance. Always on my patterns, it's 1 centimeter, just if you're wondering. And when you need to turn at the corner, make sure that the needle is stuck in the fabric, especially important with the tip. If you're not sure where the tip is, you could also mark that before you start, just a little dot, so that when you come across it, you know, aha, this is where I have to turn my foot. And then I go all the way around. I haven't cut it out very well then. You can see I'm sticking with the outer side. Check that was the correct one. I don't know, I must have slipped. These things happen, so all the way around the curve. Keep just lifting that presser foot and then moving it round. It's really simple. Beautiful. Right, there we go. Don't forget to lock in your stitches. Next, we cut back the seam allowance a little bit. I don't cut the seam allowance back in the area where I left the turning gap, because otherwise it'll be really hard to keep it in, and we're just going to sew over that later. So that's how we close it, you'll see. So let's just do it as easy as can be. So leave a bit standing where you left the opening gap, just like this. Right, now we can turn it. Simples. Grab the bit that's furthest away from you and just push that through first. That makes it always easier. Whatever you are turning, actually always go to the furthest point first. And I have to just get that all out, and then I'm going to give this a jolly good press. Make sure that all my corners are worked out very well. That's going to be so nice. I really love this check. I actually filmed all this last year already in the autumn, and when I got the pictures back, you can see the lovely Magdalena here in the picture. She was doing all the modeling, and her mum actually is a photographer. Her name's Ella, and she does all those lovely pictures. Anyway, I was so excited when I saw her wearing this. I thought it's so nice. So thanks to both of them for being such troopers and giving me these beautiful pictures so that you can enjoy them too. When you have got a little bit of fabric stuck in there, you might want to lift it out with a pin and just make sure that it's all nice and sharp. Now I just turn over the upper edge, and then it's a bit of taste where you want it to go to. You can have it a bit lower or a bit higher depending on how tall you want your pocket to be. But now we're going to do the second pocket. So you want to work that pocket quickly. And then what you do to get it exactly the same is you place the pocket over the top, and then you're going to turn in that upper edge. And that way you know exactly where it is that you have to turn it, and they will be exactly the same. Give that a really good press, and you will end up with 2 wonderful little pockets. Aren't these so cute? See, it's not just for boys. And that's it. Now we've got this line here. We need to first top stitch from the underside, because that's what rolls to the outside. We're just going to top stitch that area, nowhere else. You start a little bit over maybe, so that there isn't like a start there, you can use the triple stitch. That's what I'm doing here. That's a stitch that goes backwards, forwards, and so it looks like an embroidery thread and it's thicker. When I use the sort of thicker jeans threads or embroidery threads, very often they are loopy underneath, no matter what I do with the tension. If you put the tension up to 8, it'll work quite well, but it might still give you a loop, and that's why I like using the triple stitch. And that's basically it. You are then going to see in another chapter how we put the pocket on, but first we'll have to do a little bit more sewing. This is part of the Cool Shirt series, and every week you get another video for the Cool Shirt, so there will be another one next week, of course. If you want to watch the whole series, you want to catch up on all of it, or you want to see all the way through the end and binge watch the Cool Shirt, then you can sign up to the academy.frocksandfrolics.com. The link is in the description, and you can watch the whole lot there, and it's all free. It's the same as on YouTube. And if you've already purchased the pattern and you want to be included in the course there, so you can make comments and you can ask questions, then what you do is you send me a conversation in the Academy. That's easy to do. I'll add you to the course and you can watch all of this and also comment on it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next week for another shirt video.